Have you ever felt stuck, but you knew what you wanted to do? Was there perhaps an idea you were ruminating over, but you didn't take any decision on it? Well, I have for years, but I've learned a valuable lesson with the lost time. So recently, I have invested in some equipment to make videos. So I bought the camera that I'm filming on right now. And I was ruminating over that idea for like weeks. I wasn't sure, like, am I gonna make this investment? Because, oh, it's a lot of money. I mean, it's kind of a lot of money. But what if I don't continue with this? What if I stop? What if I don't really use it that much? So I kept going over these questions or these thoughts, and it paralyzed me. So I did not make a decision for weeks. And I mean, this is just a little example, but there are so many things even you might be ruminating over or not making a decision about. Let's say you want to start something, a hobby or a project, um, whatever it is. Now, know that not making a decision also is making a decision, kind of. I mean, if you're stuck in a certain situation that you want to go out of, but you keep postponing making the decision, you'll just stay stuck in that situation. I mean, it's logical, of course, but it's so easy to fall into that trap. And I've fallen into this trap many times, even over, let's say, small things. Like this camera, buying this camera is actually just a small decision. If you look at it at the end of the day, it's nothing big. So I just want you to avoid that. Even though you feel unsure or unprepared, it's okay. You're never gonna feel fully prepared to make the decision. I also think, like, okay, but maybe if I think a little more, I'll be more prepared. I'll be more sure of what the right decision is. But this never happens. I'll just keep ruminating over this decision and I'll go nowhere. So, what I want to teach you and what I wish that I would have thought myself, that I've done, that I would have done myself in the past, was just making a decision even though I'm not really sure. It's if you don't make a decision, you're just going to stay stuck in the same situation. All right? Nothing's going to be better. Nothing's going to change. Only by making the decision something changes. Right? So, you have to ditch the limiting beliefs, kind of, ditch the doubts. I mean, I had doubts of buying this camera, but only if I make a decision, am I going to buy it or am I not going to buy it? Only from the point that I make the decision will I truly know what value it brought, or if I took a misstep, like if I made a wrong investment, or if it's just something fleeting. But only by making the decision you will get there. There's no use in just ruminating the idea over and over again. You're gonna get to the same place, and you know it. I mean, if you're kind of an overthinker, you're just gonna keep going in this loop. All right. So all I just want to say is stop ruminating and dare to bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. Why always go to the negative thing first? Why? I catch myself when I'm trying to make a decision or thinking about something. It I go I quite quickly go to the negative part, you know. Well, what if this doesn't work out? What if it's the wrong investment? What if I fail? What if I'll get judged? People will, you know, uh, hate on me or whatever. But why instantly go to the negative part? It's like it's been kind of programmed into you. And you have to change that. Only because this is something very important as well. Only if you learn to make quick decisions, then your life will just evolve. You'll progress way faster instead of just going over the same thing over and over again. Just, all right, I want to start this project. Okay, what am I exactly going to make? Let's say if it's with starting content, creating content. What exactly am I going to talk about? Well, I'm not sure. Okay, this is something interesting. Am I gonna make a video about it? I don't know. What if it's trash and no one watches and people will judge me? Well, I don't have the right equipment. Oh, but wait, I do have a phone. Okay, I could make a video. Yeah, just don't go over all of the negatives, you know, don't get stuck in the thought loop. Quick action means quick progress, even if it's the wrong step, you know. Let's say you decide to make a video. Okay, you make the video. It's not that good. Uh, okay, whatever. But that's one video out. It's one step taken. Now you know, okay, maybe talking about this topic, that's not for me. Or maybe this type of video or this style of video is not for me. Okay, good. Maybe I don't want to make long videos. Well, I can't speak that long. Fine. Make short videos. Whatever it is. And this, it's not limited to your own projects, like let's say creating content, as well with, let's say, okay, I want to apply to this job, but I'm not I'm not fully qualified. Maybe I'm not sure if I can do this. Mm, I'm probably gonna get a no. Stuff like this, doesn't matter. Take action. All right. See what is the feedback. Okay, I didn't get accepted. All right, next. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, well, I just got distracted by the camera making like a photo. I don't know why I did that. See, I'm still learning. But just stop ruminating. Make the damn decision. That's all you can do. Okay, you're unsure. Okay, big deal. Do it unsure. I know it's scary, but still, it's the best thing you can do. You have like a decision to make. Are you gonna stay stuck in, okay, uh, oh, I want to do this. Should I do this? Oh, I want to do this. Should I do this? You can stay stuck where you are. I mean, you can do that if you just continue with what you're doing right now. Or, all right, am I gonna run with the decision? I'm not sure. Bah, come on. Let's give it a shot. All right, let's try. Whatever happens, happens. And all right, it might fail. Well, lesson learned, new info acquired. But if you don't try, you never get any feedback. You never see like, oh, do I like this? Was this the right decision? Because all you're doing is guessing. That's all. So I just want to give you the reflex of, okay, instead of looking at the negative, maybe just, maybe just give it a shot. That's all. That's something I have struggled with for years, honestly, and it's just a little mindset shift, honestly. What if this could go right? Does it really matter that I'm unsure? Okay, I might lose a couple euros or a couple bucks, whatever. Am I gonna die from it? No, not really. Then, but then you have experience, then you have feedback, knowledge, and it could give you a great opportunity. This camera, if I think about it, okay, it was a bit expensive, but what is the potential upside? This could be like the launch of my content creation journey, It could be. So give it a shot. Whatever you're thinking about, bet on yourself. Make the decision, run with it. That's all. It's not all that scary as you might make it seem in your head. It's not that bad. So, the message for this video is bet on yourself. Invest in yourself. And this doesn't have to be equipment like a camera. It could be a course, learning a new skill, buying clothing, buying books, or it could be buying equipment like, okay, the camera's not in here, but I'm filming on it. Buying equipment, It could be. It doesn't have to be. Whatever you think will help you progress in life, in the area that you want to progress in, take the chance. Why not? Stop limiting yourself. That's the thing. Don't resort to the negative thing. And I'm also kind of talking to myself, It's not because I'm saying this to you that it's just, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, it's kind of me reflecting on the mistakes that I made and trying to give the lesson that I learned to you. But I also still gotta keep track of it. Next time if I have a decision, all right, I've been thinking about it some time. Okay, no, now I gotta make a decision. I'm not saying okay, there's something you see and you're like, oh, that would be fun, I would like to buy that. I don't mean it like that. Don't make dumb decisions is not what I'm trying to say. But if you're thinking about it, and it's something that could help you improve your life, then why not give it the benefit of the doubt? Why not maybe invest something that could have, I don't know, what kind of ROI? The return on investment could be great. The next thing, maybe, let's say you want to buy a camera. Maybe if you buy it, your audio quality improves, your video quality improves. Maybe it launches your career. If you're excited about buying a new camera and you've been thinking about it, but you're kind of scared, go for it. Don't make dumb financial decisions, of course, but invest in yourself. That's all. Whatever can help you, invest in yourself. That's all I wanted to say. Just a lesson that I learned from years of not taking quicker decisions. There's a quote that I've heard, success likes speed. And in a sense, I get it. If you just keep staying in your head, you're slow. You might miss opportunities. You might not even take opportunities because you keep ruminating over it. But if you are capable of just, all right, I have this decision that I could make, just run with it. If you think, okay, this could really change something, bam, make the decision, get it over with. And then just run with that decision. Even though it's a misstep, make the best out of it. Okay, you lose some money, you lose some time, you fail, big deal. Try again, try something new. You need to take the decisions, which also means you take the opportunities that come with it. That's all. So, Stop ruminating, make the decision, and invest in yourself. That's it. I hope you learned something valuable, and if you liked the video, like it, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.